Opening day baseball here in the Oakland A's fantasy draft franchise, facing this very, very young Seattle Mariners team. We'll be facing off against Bryce Miller here on opening day. Four-seam sinker, splitter, sweeper, slider. I was taking all the way there. Probably should have swung at that. Oh man, I'm not expecting them to go right after me like that. The pitches seem really slow. What is the difficulty on? No, not amateur. I play on All-Star. Yeah. I was like, that seems really slow to not change it from when I was doing a road to the show just for fun. Oh, strike three right down Broadway. I thought changing the difficulty meant that they would actually like not throw pitches belt high middle of the plate, but he did. And yeah, he's just continuing to throw pitches belt high middle of the plate. Unfortunately, my offense can't do anything with it as Jung Hoo Lee flies out.
They're looking for better results after 3 straight losing seasons. Yeah, they lost 93 games last year.
All right, Saya.
Previous 2 seasons, when they lost more than 100. This is the franchise of lefty Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, sweeper, another pitch just belt high middle of the plate. As Seiya Suzuki gets us into the hit column for the first time this season with a single up the middle. Dylan Dingler up now. Bryce Miller is going to be able to throw a complete game if he just doesn't throw any pitch out of the zone. There we go. Finally a ball one. One-two count as Bryce Miller is just attacking the strike zone like hell. He threw 2 pitches out of the zone that inning. Unfortunately, one of them I chased after. Oh, it's at pinpoint. Okay. That's actually what I wanted, though. I want the player ratings to matter, so that's why I have it on pinpoint and timing. Now let's go with a 4-seamer up and in here to Chandler Simpson. Welcome to the majors. Time for the 3-pitch strikeout. Nope. Way away. There we go. Strikeout Chandler Simpson to start the season. Welcome to the bigs. I think they have 4 rookies in their starting lineup. 4 or 5 rookies. Here's Jake Magnum, who I think is another rookie. Pops that one foul. Circle change way out of the zone. There we go. Strike 3. Now here's Francisco Lindor, by far the scariest bat in this lineup. And I would have loved for that pitch in the strike zone to be called a strike. That would have been great.
That's it for a strike. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
There we go. Quick 1-2 count. Let's try back foot sweeper here. And he's able to poke that one to the opposite field for a single. And I did not know that I had it on button timing, button accuracy, whatever it's called. It should just be on button. That was a pitch way out of the zone that he somehow hit for a single. Pitch not even close to being in the zone. I don't know how the fuck he hit that one for a single. Kyle Stowers up now. Logan Webb has, despite having 2 strikeouts through the first 2 outs of the game, has not looked very sharp. His pitch accuracy has just been absolutely abysmal to start off. Thank you, Boba Fett. I thought he was going to not field that one. Yeah, hopefully his accuracy comes around because his pitch location has been abysmal to start the game. Is Bryce Miller just going to throw every single pitch in the strike zone? I mean, if he is, hopefully we can capitalize on it eventually. Slider, hammered, high, deep, Will Wagner, home run. Thank you. That is exactly what I'm talking about. If he's going to keep throwing pitches that are hittable, hopefully we hit him. Will Wagner puts us on the board. First home run of the season, first home run of the franchise. That was a slider, belled high, middle of the plate, and we made him pay. Oh, I was way late on that heater.
Edges a little bit, but the big thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes the pitch is a strike.
Good contact, but just a little fly out there for Boba Fett. Reese Hoskins up now.
Reese Hoskins, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ooh, early on that sweeper was begging to be crushed. I wasn't even that early on it, so he would have whipped on regardless, looks like. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Single through the shortstop third base hole. Juan Yepes up now. I should not have taken that one. Hittable fastball that I timed up well. He just did not hit it well. Just fouled straight back. Oh my fucking god. I told him to go to second immediately. He held up forever, so then I told him to go back, and then he started running towards second. So that's a runner eliminated thanks to the game being a fucking stupid.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the back going with a foul ball. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes. But that's not what that pitch was. Comes up
And swings at one in the dirt. Will Wagner solo home run though. I wish Reese Hoskins would have still been on base, and we could have kept the inning for one more batter, but you know, not much I can do when I'm telling the batter to go and he doesn't go until I tell him to go back. Then he starts going. Blew the fastball by Wyatt Langford there. Not what I'm expecting from Logan Webb, who only throws low 90s. Augustine Ramirez, another rookie. Strike 3, welcome to the bigs. Josh Young up now.
Josh Young stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Come on, Logan Webb, notch another strikeout. Or that works too. That's an out. All right, Griffin Conine up.
Hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was a second round back in 2018. Swinging a fly ball in the air left field. Langford balls it in, and there's a little away.
Otto Lopez up now. Chase ball one.
Down base is empty.
Chase the ball again.
Especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table and balls. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to throw it off.
I would like to get Bryce Miller out of the game as quick as possible, even though he's not like a prototypical like ace. I mean, his overall rating, he'd only be number 3 pitcher in our rotation. But still, I'd like to go into their bullpen as quick as possible, as that was such a hittable pitch, but he pops it straight up in the air. Christian Campbell, another rookie. Number 16 prospect in all of baseball, it says Christian Campbell. Let's hoping I can get him chasing the cutter. Let's go with the sweeper here. And another welcome to the big leagues. I think I've struck out every rookie in their lineup. Tyler Black, another rookie. Yeah, 5 rookies in their lineup. And if I strike out Tyler Black, that would mean every single one of them is struck out in their first at-bat. Changeup ends up 50 miles out of the zone there. Tyler Black battling. Oh my fucking god. Are you shitting me? Logan Webb, your pitch location has been abysmal. I could probably aim a pitch belt high middle of the plate and it would probably still end up a mile out of the zone. Tyler Black, the first of their 5 rookies to put the ball into play as he grinds out routinely. Yeah, Logan Webb is not going to have a long outing if he can't throw anything in the strike zone. Yeah, he is just legitimately not throwing anything near the zone. There we go, finally strike 1.
Slings it across, and that is the end. All set for the start of
Seiya Suzuki up.
right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And foul ball. Now on and one.
Bryce Miller has really turned his outing around. He went from throwing everything belt high middle of the plate and allowing a home run to now pitching really well.
Pitch misses. And the count is 3-1. There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count.
Oh, that was ball 4.
bounce one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch.
Way out in front of that sweeper. Strike 3.
Next up is Dylan Dingle. Struck out swinging his first time. Smack and a miss. 4-1. Well, if you got a fastball right by him, it's a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set it for later in this at bat? And that one is lifted in the air.
Running catch on a fastball right down Broadway. I guess it was a little low, not quite right down Broadway, but still super hittable pitch. That was right down fucking Broadway. Will Wagner should have had his second home run of the game on that one. There's no reason that pitch shouldn't have been crushed. Bryce Miller can just keep tossing pitches belt high middle of the plate and never pay for it, apparently. Logan Webb, on the other hand, cannot find the strike zone if it was a fucking continent. As Jake Magnum gets his first hit of his career. So runner on base now for Francisco Lindor, which is not great. I'm going to attack Lindor with sinkers. That means he's probably going to walk. As, yeah, nothing even close to the zone yet. Lindor with his second hit of the game. Logan Webb is supposed to be the ace of our staff, but he's looking more like someone who belongs in the fucking minors. Yep. Logan Webb's supposed to be our ace, but he's looking like someone who belongs in the goddamn minors. I might trade him away. He cannot find the strike zone, and the one time he finally does, it's belt high middle of the plate, hit for a fucking home run. 3-run blast. ERA up to 9 now. Logan Webb has just, his pitch location has just been, yeah, that. Aim a sweeper to start down the middle of the plate, and it ends up being fucking 5 miles out of the zone. I did ask my trade Logan Webb after the start.
Fastballs in that location, especially when 2 strikes have to be ready to pull the trigger.
I'm obviously not actually going to trade Logan Webb after this start, but man, Logan Webb has been absolutely fucking abysmal. This entire start, his location has just been off. He's like, what, 92 overall? Why? Why is he so bad? He cannot find the strike zone. Got a strikeout, but I can't even get excited. He just blew the lead. He allowed a 3-run fucking home run. Well, he gets out of the inning, but he allows 3 runs in the process. Yeah, this is not a recipe for success with our pitcher not being able to find the strike zone and our batters not being able to fucking do anything with pitches right down the middle. Bryce Miller's just been tossing hittable pitch after hittable pitch after hittable pitch this whole game and has paid for it with 1 home run, 1 solo home run, and that's it. Yeah, if Bryce Miller doesn't pay for throwing hittable pitches, we're fucked. And that was not a swing. F off. Okay, I guess it was a swing. Looking at the replay. I don't know if I've ever had a check swing not called a strike in this iteration of the show. Yeah, Bryce Miller can just go ahead and keep tossing fastballs down the middle. My team is not going to hit him. Perfect example. Fastball, belt high, middle of the plate. Fouled straight back. Timed up well.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there.
That's going to get caught. Yeah. Could tell off the bat that one was not going anywhere. All right, Logan Webb, you need a bounce back inning here. You just left 3 runs last inning. His location is just so bad. I don't know what his pitch control rating is, but it's got to be really fucking bad. Although it should be, he's not a velocity pitcher. Yeah, pitcher only tops out at like 93 with his 4-seamer and who can't hit his spots. That's not a recipe for a successful pitcher. 92 overall, my fucking ass.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfield.
Jake Magnum is the one who started that 3-run inning last time with a single.
1, 2, 3. Positive sign for him and for his team.
And Jake Magnum gets another hit here. Give Jake Magnum the Rookie of the Year right now. 2 for 3. Holy shit, he got Francisco Lindor out. I just assumed Lindor was going to be a hit every at bat with the way he's been swinging. Griffin Conine, there we go. He splits the gap on a hanging sweeper. That's going to be a leadoff double.
Came together for him. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with.
All right, let's go out of Lopez. At least get him to third here. '89 clutch, 82 vision. Otto Lopez should have a pretty good chance here. Singles that one into center field. 1-run game. Thank you, Otto. We might still have a chance in this game. Young-Hoo Lee. I'm not going to challenge him. Send him to third. Three straight hits to start the inning, and that's going to do it for Bryce Miller. Hunter Biggie up now. Seiya Suzuki, our #1 pick in the fantasy draft. See what I'm talking about? I've never had a check swing not called a swing. Oh, 5, 4, 3. That's why we picked up Seiya, so that we could ground in the double plays in the clutch. Thank you. God, we were looking like we were in a great spot, first and second, nobody out, but then a double play completely takes the wind out of our sails. Dingler hits it up the middle, but it doesn't matter. The second baseman has the range to get there. Double, single, single to start the inning, but then could not do anything else after that. Double play, ground out.
Grounds one is short. Bichette. Simpson across. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And he gets a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Cut on and lifted in the air.
Very, very quick inning there for Webb. I'm going to actually put him out there for the 7th. He's still got the stamina to keep it going. Will Wagner leading off here. I am going to get Joe Kelly warming up just to have him ready in case Logan Webb gets into trouble.
Now one's upstairs.
1-0 pitch here to Will Wagner. Will Wagner gets a fastball down Broadway, timed it up well, but it's just a routine out. That's the story of this game. Bichette up the middle for a single. Nice. Fastball down the middle, timed it up well, single up the middle. Reese Hoskins up now. Come on, Hoskins.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. When we talk about throwing a hand, his teammates up there, if he doesn't come in with a knock, he's going to get some business when he gets back to the dugout. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Couple sliders away, and he gets that hit or two, and they start looking out over the plate. There's the second with the 2-seamer. Let's see.
There we go. 2-2 count now to Hoskins. Gets a slider, belt high middle of the plate, but he can't do anything with it. Just a routine fly out. Hunter Viggy getting taken out now. Ryan Abreu coming in. I feel like I was late on that one. Yes, I was. I just realized it's not picking up the game audio for some reason. Thank you, Capture Card, for that. What the fuck? That was not a strike. Should be a 3-1 count. Instead, it's a 2-2 count. And strike 3. Bottom of the lineup. Come on, Logan Webb. Get out of this inning. Give us 7 quality innings.
Next offering is downstairs.
Please, for the love of God, throw something in the strike zone. Not ball high middle of the plate, please.
Sia strikes him out for the second time today.
Strikeout number 7, so he's going to average at least 1 strikeout per inning through his first start, which is good. Oh my god, for the love of Christ, Logan Webb. Just throw a pitch where you aim it for once in your life. Or don't, that works too. 2-0 count. Logan Webb has a very short leash here in the 7th. If he allows a base runner, he's out of the game. Strike 3. Right, Tyler Black. Lee should get there easily. 7 innings, 3 runs for our ace Logan Webb, so he gets a quality start. Scheduled to put Joe Kelly in the game. 9-1-2 due up here in the 8th for us. Come on, Griffin. Well, a pop-up to shortstop isn't what I had in mind, but... Otto Lopez up here. I think I was early on that one. Yep. Oh my god. I cannot differentiate his fastball and his slider at all. And there's like a 20-mile-an-hour difference between them. Yeah, I really... Brian for you, I cannot differentiate those 2 pitches at all. He's out of the game now. In comes Brooks Raley. Actually, I'll keep Lee in. Early on that slurve. Not too early, though. Right down the third base line, but unfortunately there was a third baseman there. Put in Joe Kelly. As Chandler Simpson has his obligatory attempt for a bunt hit. Strike 3 on the knuckle curve. Jake Magnum having a hell of an MLB debut. He's 2 for 3 with a run scored. He's the one who started their 3-run inning. Come on, Joe, throw a strike. Lindor with his 3rd fucking hit of the game. There's nothing I can do against Lindor. Lindor is a phenomenal player. 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a double. Kyle Stowers already has a home run in this game, so I don't really want Joe Kelly to be throwing pitches belt high middle of the plate like that. There we go, strikeout. Top of the 9th, we get the face Trevor McGill, their closer, in a 1-run game. Trevor McGill throws 102 miles an hour, Jesus Christ. Very, very hittable fastball there that I timed up well, but what a surprise. It has just resulted in a routine groundout.
Pitch doesn't find the zone. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a good watching it go by.
Another very hittable fastball that I timed up. This one's going to be a single up the middle, though. Substitution. Bring in a pinch runner. Bring in Tyrone Taylor. Trying to steal a base against a flamethrower like this is risky. Come on, Wagner. 93 contact. Good plate vision. He already has a home run in the game. Fuck. Chase ball 3. I saw a fastball out of his hand. Got too amped up.
Excellent job keeping it right there.
3-1 count here.
It's a piece. It stays alive.
3-2-1 out. Runner on tying run on first. And that's going to be a routine fly out. Down to our last out. Boba shed up. Tying run on first. Boba Fett's a really good hitter. Boba Fett. Go ahead, 2-run home run down to our last out. Holy crap. Down to our last out. I was not expecting that. Boba Fett, go ahead, 2-run blast, 375 feet. Not a moonshot by any means. But it got over the wall, and that's what matters. And with that, we can start warming up Cade Smith to try to lock things down for us. Hanging curve right down the pipe, able to take advantage of it. And that's going to take Trevor McGill out of the game. In comes Daysbel Hernandez.
And the batter now is Reese.
All right, Reese. Can we keep this 2-out rally going? Early on that one.
Stays 0-2.
0-2 count here to Reese Hoskins.
Just misses. Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
2-2 count now. Three and 2 count now to Hoskins. From 0-2 to 3-2. Oh, slider. I saw fastball out of his hands. But Bo Bichette turns it from a 1-run deficit to a 1-run lead when we were down to our last out. Now we bring in our closer, Cade Smith. Five, six, seven in their lineup due up. Wyatt Langford leading off. Thank Christ we do not have to face Francisco Lindor. Strike 3, Wyatt Langford down on strikes to lead off the inning. Augustine Ramirez. He got his first hit of his career earlier in the game. He represents the tying run here in the 1-run game. And strike 3, but that one squeezes real far away from Drake Baldwin, so he's going to reach base. Strikeout, but he reaches first on the wild pitch, so with that, the potential go-ahead run, or not go-ahead, potential tying runs on first. They're not going to pinch run for him. Josh Young up. Oh, I don't know how he made contact with that one. And I don't know how he laid off that one, especially given he just swung that sweeper in the dirt. Strike 3. Thank you for swinging early, because that was begging to be crushed. They're down to the last out, and it's Christian Campbell. Still looking for his first major league hit here in his debut. Fly ball to right. Suzuki camped underneath it. We win opening day in phenomenal fashion, thanks to who I would assume to be player of the game, Bo Bichette.
Took the lead in the ninth inning, quieted things down. Get those final 3 outs in the bottom.
Joe Kelly notches the win in relief. Trevor McGill, their closer, blows the save and gets the loss. Bo Bichette does get player of the game, 2 for 4, including that go-ahead 2-run home run. We had 9 hits as a team. Who looks like Juan Yepes is the only person on the team who did not get a hit. Logan Webb, 7 innings, 3 runs, 6 hits, 8 strikeouts. Quality start for him. Joe Kelly allowed 1 hit, 2 strikeouts in his inning, and then Cade Smith struck out the side. Well, struck out 3 in the inning, but 1 reached on a wild pitch. Then on their end, Chandler Simpson, Tyler Black, Christian Campbell all went hitless in their debuts. Josh Young and Wyatt Langford went hitless. Kyle Stowers had that 3-run home run. Bryce Miller, 2 runs in 5 innings. Then Biggie Abreu, Rayleigh, all shutout innings. Rayleigh got 1 out, but still. McGill blew the save, gets the loss. Dramatic fashion opening day win, 4-3. That's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we're probably going to simulate to the end of this Cubs series, where we will be playing. I want to play 1 game a month, and I want to use every starting pitcher at least once. So I think I'm going to go to this Luis Castillo start. Maybe. Depends on how we do. We're going to start simulating, see how things go, see if we have any jump-ins, see when I want to pitch, see what game I want to play in April.